Hi everyone. In this video we are going to learn styling the tables in Excel. The styling tab under the format table section allows user to adjust the alignment of the text within the cell, such as left, center or right alignment, and vertical alignment options like top, middle or bottom alignments. This helps in aligning data properly and make it more visually consistent. Table formatting techniques improves data clarity, highlights key insights, and make it easier for the viewer to interpret and analyze the information presented in a nice way. Here we have the simple unformatted table. Let's apply simple auto formatting first. To go to simple auto formatting, we go to format as table and select any options which we find is suitable for this particular table. Let me go to this table. Now we have this as our default style. Let's change this date format first. To do that, let's go to short date and we have the date format, and let's select some currency here. It could be for Mexico, and for other countries the currency is euro, but let's keep one currency here and just an example. So we are not going to do any analysis, so we can just take one example and have the currency as dollars. To change this value to dollars, let me go to accounting number format, dollars. Now we have the whole range in dollars. Now that we have made changes to the date values and the currency values, let's see how we can style this table so that this table looks appealing. You see the styles here for tables. Let's click on this option. Let's click on new table. We get another dialog box here. Let's give a new name to our new style. This is the custom style. So let me mention it as style 1. Let's do the formatting for the whole table. Let me give an outline to this whole table. Font can be either bold, italic, or we can just keep it the way it is. Let me go to header row and make some changes to the header row here. Text in the header row is already in bold. We can make this as bold italic, and in the header row the text color is white. We can make it as dark blue. In this auto formatted style, we don't have the column stripes, we only have the row stripes here. So let's give a column stripe to it. Font, you can just keep it as bold or you can just make it as italic as per your requirement. And let me give the color as this. Okay. We can see the preview here, where the whole table has a thick border and the first column is stripes, and the header row, what we have made changes is to the font, so it's not showing up here in the preview. We can even mention the stripe size as 2 so that it takes 2 columns as a stripe. We can make some changes to the first column as well, where we can only make the font as bold and can change the color of the text to dark red. Okay, so let's end the formatting. We have done enough of different style formatting on this table. Let's check out the output. Let's click OK. We see that nothing has been changed. It's the same as what it was before. The reason is, here when we see that the style 1 is in a custom list, so we'll have to go to custom list and apply this by just clicking on it. After selecting style 1, I see that not all the changes are reflecting here. We have given the thick border that is there, and the row header color was changed to blue and the font was changed to italic, which is there here. We also gave the stripe color, and the first column color or the font color was different. Those changes are not reflecting here. The reason is, when you click on the table design here, in table design we have banded rows, but we have not selected the banded columns for us to get the stripes. Let me click on banded columns, and we also have made some changes to the first column. So let's select that, and we don't want a filter button, so let's disable the filter button. And we have not modified anything to the banded row. We can keep this or we can just remove this banded rows here. Now we see that all the styles that we apply for first column and the first second stripe columns are now here, and we got our required output. As our header row option was already selected, we were able to see the row header formatting, but banded column and first column was not selected, and that was the reason we were not able to see any of this column formatting before. The changes that we have made to style 1 was changing the color of the header row and the font of the header row to italic, changing the first column font to this color. We even gave the stripe colors, and the stripe number was 2 stripes at a time. So we have 2 stripe colors here, and the color that we gave was this color. We did not give any formatting to any of the other columns, and we just have this formatting applicable here. Before applying style 1, our table formatting was something like this, where we had banded rows. But after applying the custom style, which is style 1, we lost the header color, we lost the banded row colors, and it now has only the formatting that was given to style 1, removing all the old format. For us to retain the old format and make changes on the old format, we'll have to double click on this, click on duplicate, and on the existing style we can make the changes. Let me type it as style 2, and we can see the preview here that it already has the default formatting. And on this formatting, I can select the first column stripe, and the stripe color, let me select it as light green. Let me even change the header row color. It's orange here. Let me change it to different color. Let me change it to a little light dark green. And even let me make the changes to the font. I'm going to make the changes as white color font. And the font to bold. Now we formatted our header row and the first column stripes. We can see from the preview that these are the changes that we have applied, which is for header row, and the font is white with the bold font, and the column stripes, which is light green. Let's give the formatting to the second column stripes as well. Format, fill, and let me select this light yellow color. Okay. Now we see that the first row is green, second one is yellow, and we have the first stripe enabled here. The stripe colors are enabled here for row. Let's see how our table looks like after this formatting. No changes have been applied onto this table because we did not work on style 1. We selected another style, which was this style, and we clicked on duplicate here and then made the changes to this style and renamed it as style 2. When you go to style 2 and click on style 2, we now see the changes here. I'm not happy with this formatting. I did not like the color combination. For me, this does not look appealing. Let me modify this and try to make some more color corrections and the format corrections to make it look better. I don't want to make the major changes to this table. I'm okay with few of the formatting here, but I just need a little color corrections or the format correction that needs to be done on this style 2. So for that, go to style 2, right click and modify. I did not like the header row color, so let me go to header row, format, and change this to a little dark blue. Okay. And now my header color looks better. My second column stripe color is little bright compared to all the other rows and columns. So let me go to second column stripe, format, and select the lightest shade. Okay. Let's see how it looks now. Now as soon as I click OK, the changes are applied. The reason is I clicked on modify on the existing style 2. So when we apply the modify option, the changes are immediately applied after we click OK. I missed to change the format of the first column where I wanted the font to be in the regular font. I don't want the bold font here. So let me modify again. Click on modify. Go to first column, format, font, and I don't want this to be bold. Let me keep it as regular. OK and OK. Now you see that the font has now changed from bold to regular. Let me increase the font size of the header row. Just click here on this big A till you are happy with the size of the font. I'm okay with this font size, so let me close this, and I have my alignment of the text in middle. So this is perfect now. Now the formatting looks much better and I'm happy with the color formatting. This table looks appealing as well visually, where we have all these formatting done in a nice way. We can apply cell style as well for this. We see that this range is highest compared to all the other sales amount here. Let's highlight this, but before that, let me select this whole date range and go to data, select oldest to newest, because I want the old 2013 data to be coming in the first row and the December 2014 to be in the last row. Now we have this 2013 data in the first row and the December 2014 in the last row. We see that this is the highest sales amount for this whole duration. Let's highlight this highest value To do that, go to cell styles. We have too many cell style options here. We can pick any of this which we feel is suitable for highlighting that particular high value sales. Let me select this as the style for the cell. This will highlight the highest sales during 2014. Now the table looks really colorful and visually appealing. We can take this print out and have this in the presentation, and this table looks very attractive and visually appealing. Let's quickly go through what we have learned so far. Applying styles to a table makes it more visually appealing and professional looking. By using colors, fonts, border and formatting options, we can create a table that is visually attractive and easy to read. Applying formatting such as bold, italic or underline can help differentiate headers, subtotals and totals from regular data. A well-styled table can improve the quantity of printed report or presentations.